What's up, man? How y'all feeling? Today, y'all, man, I want to touch on a topic that I feel needs to be talked about more, and definitely needs to be brought up more, especially like in in the space of teenagers and just men in general. But before we get into that, man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I'm not gonna talk your ear off, man. Let's get right to it. Today's topic, man, is gonna be like putting too much pressure on yourself, bro. I feel like as people, as just human beings, we want to work hard, which is an amazing thing. I don't think anybody should ever stop working hard. But I think when we think of working hard, we think of, oh, gotta be perfect, no breaks. You gotta be perfect almost. You gotta be this perfect human being. You gotta work. Let's say you got a job. You gotta work like 90 hours. I don't even know. Give it a buck. I don't know about all that yet. But let's say like you gotta work like a bunch of hours throughout the week and whatever. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like you're overworking yourself and you're putting too much pressure on yourself to, to be perfect when you can't be perfect. You know what I'm saying? I think we think of these goals and we think of what we want to do in life. And we just, setting goals is always a great thing, but I think putting too much pressure on yourself is another thing. I think that leads to you giving up quickly, And I think one of the things that we need to work on, and especially one thing I work on, is not being too hard on yourself. Give yourself some leeway. Maybe things, didn't go. Maybe things aren't working out as fast as you wanted them to. That doesn't mean you should, be hard on yourself about it. I think not always being a workhorse, not always, being, not always overworking yourself. You know what I mean? I think that's what people need to work on. And sometimes me, sometimes I overwork myself. And I think that's just like a real big thing that, us as humans need to work on, because yeah, you could work all you want, but then you're gonna just overwork yourself into being tired. Slow and steady wins the race. We shouldn't put too much pressure on ourselves. We shouldn't, overwork ourselves all the time. I think whatever goals that you guys have, I hope they work out, for one. But two, I hope that y'all take the right time to work on it and to also take a break from it. Always working ain't always what you think it is. People make it out to seem like, oh yeah, you always gotta work nonstop, 24 hours, 7 days a week. Sometimes 25 hours, 8 days a week. You know what I'm saying? But you don't gotta do that. I'm here to tell you right now, take it slow. Be patient. You know what I'm saying? Let God handle it. Go slow. Be patient. Don't rush things. You know what I'm saying? Worst thing you can do is rushing. Because then you might get it, but you might not really be ready for it. You know what I'm saying? Take your time. Don't overwork yourself. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Just take your time and let things happen. That's a really big key in self-improvement and just improving your quality of life. That could go for anything in life. Just chill and still work, yes. Like, Not saying like don't put in the work. Put in the work. Because you're going to have to put in the work. Put in the work. But don't overwork yourself. You can put in the work while still not overworking yourself. People think that there's no in between. Either you overwork yourself or you don't put in the work at all. Put in the work, but then when you feel like you're overworking yourself, take a step back, breathe, analyze, you know what I'm saying? And then get right back into it. It's okay to take breaks. It's handy dandy, okay. Even if it's not a break, even if it's you just, you know what I'm saying? Just taking a step back. A big step back. James Harden level step back. You know what I'm saying? Just keep in mind how much you're working, what you're working on, and analyze your stamina. You know? Maybe even for like, let's use me for example, like YouTube. If you're a YouTuber, you know, you want to push out this amount of videos, but you recording and editing and uploading constantly, you know what I'm saying? Constantly doing that leads to burnout. And burnout is the worst thing that can happen, because then you don't want to do anything. Then now you don't want to record. Now you don't want to upload. Now you don't want to do this. That's why you gotta find something that works for you. Find something that works for you. Not something that works for anybody else. Not for, you know, your homeboys or you know, anybody else. Find something that works for you. Because when you find something that works for you, you're gonna enjoy what you want to do more often. I'm telling you. That's how a lot of these YouTubers and content creators in general, or any of these professionals, like any of these pros at anything, at any sport, at any career, that's how they can go for 20, 30 years. They find something that works for them. You know? Now, if you have the stamina to keep working 24 hours, 7 days a week, by all means, you know, put in the work. But that's not everybody. Everybody doesn't have that 24 hours, 7 days a week work. Everybody doesn't have that. For example, like me, I can't record and edit and upload 24/7. It's gonna get, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be burnt out. I'm gonna be tired of it. But you know, you record, you edit, you upload. You know what I mean? You wait a few days, then you record, you edit, you upload. You might upload some shorts and, you know, reels here and there. Then guess what? You're on a good pace because you're keeping yourself healthy. You know, you're keeping your energy up there. Because you're not just, you know, spamming out videos. You know, you're taking the right time to think about the next video or think about the next thing that you want to do. Analyze it, do it, then you analyze your next move. You know, it's not just, oh yeah, record, edit, upload, or it's not just, you know, go to work. It's, you know, go to work, do what you gotta do, and yeah, just do what you gotta do, and take a step back, regenerate, and then do what you gotta do again. You know, same thing with video games. If you like to play video games, you know, you play the same game every day, you're gonna end up hating it, whether the game is good or not. Now, if it's not, then I don't know why you playing it in the first place. But if you're playing like a good game, GTA for example, if you're playing GTA and you play it every day, you're gonna end up either not liking the game or just not wanting to play it anymore. You know? But if you play GTA, play Fortnite, you know, you play Marvel Rivals, you play other games, in between that, you're gonna still like GTA, you know? Same thing that applies to YouTube and other things, you know. Don't overwork yourself. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Things take time. Great things take time. You're not going to get it instantly. Great things take time. Pace yourself. Find what works for you and stick to that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's all I had to say for right now, you know. Make sure y'all like,